Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Let's go.
When we last left off, we finally managed to both track down our first new meditation chamber for the Jedi on our own without our good friend Z. Having been in the first place, we had actually come across one. And after having listened to her for a bit tell her story, we had managed to work our way to this nice, interesting looking structure around here, known as the Forest Array. No idea precisely what it is it's supposed to do, but we know it once again connects us in some way, shape, or form to Tanalore. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me as we try and figure out this madness, you folks got a mind giving me a like, follow, or subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. Evil ass birds, man. Time of recording is 1:07 a.m. Saturday, March 2nd, 2024. Yep, that's what I figured. Okay. You didn't see that. That didn't happen.
Still breathing.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. That, nah. You know, I could. But I think I'd rather come see you in person, my guy. Sure, you can understand the personal touch is an important thing, but first, I didn't even know what this was, but spotted it with whatever light this is, and I'm like, well, shit. Huh. Interesting. Swooper, huh? Okay. Okay, I'm like all this wall, but I can't actually jump, like hang from it. Whoa. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. I'm always finding something new. Fortification. That'd be cruel. It is not the Jedi way. Now some other individual would say, I am no Jedi. And I can't blame them. But we're not the same people.
All the critters around the array are pretty riled up.
Yep.
Could be the dust in the air. Imperial patrols probably don't help either.
Hard to say. Depends on how long they've been riled up for. You usually enter a state of sort of normality the longer you are doing something. So you wouldn't really expect them to be riled up long, but this may be their natural state, at least for now, and rather in this area. Rest of Kobo, well, not so much. But the rest of Kobo ain't got a forest array, I think. Confusion, major fauna. Use confusion to confuse large creatures. Confused enemies will attack Cal if no hostiles are near. Yes. Good.
This'll come in handy.
Won't it, though? Kid has beast trick. There's mind trick and then there's beast trick. Alright, let's see. Fortification. Life regenerates up to a minimum amount. Oh boy. I would take off dexterity, but I still wouldn't have the slots. Well, onward we ride.
That could be trouble. Or maybe it could lend us a hand.
Opportunity. My little third-person cameras, they are so cheaty. You want to look around the area? Sure. Go for it.
Take that thing down.
You better.
Nice.
Problem is, confused kills you don't get XP for. That's my one issue.
Look at those.
Whoever that is did not want to die, boy, damn. I got respect for you. You wanted to go home. You wanted to see your kids again. Huh. Oh, you mean these things? Yeah. They look like floating popcorn seeds. So we're cool? I mean, we're not, but apparently something's going on over there. Oh, shit.
The
Yeah,
Empire's way out of their element here.
I'd leave you be, but you were glitching, so that shouldn't be the case. Boy, these are some views, man. These are some views. We will begin with agility instruction. Students, gather round. The forest of Kobo shall be your training ground. Stay away from the biomalls. Any large fauna you come across, inform me or the rest of the council. This planet would legit be a good training ground. You get all of the training you need. Upper, lower body force training, beast training. Matter of fact, hop to the side and have them train with Mosey on how to track, hunt, and everything else. Say with Master, she isn't a Jedi. Yeah. There ain't a Jedi in existence that didn't get training from other places.
Careful, BD. I don't know what else to say. Seer, I thought...
No, you didn't think. You perceived a threat and reacted.
If the Order had reacted faster, we'd still have a Republic. The Empire, the Haxian brood, half the galaxy wants us dead.
Yes. The odds are against us. But they will always be against us. Cal, you can't fight your way out of some situations.
Well said. Hope you were listening, boy.
This isn't the time to fight.
Alright. Realtor team. Cal can now glide with realtors. Yep. It's just like gargoyles. We don't fly, we glide. Stand below the realtor and jump to grab on. Alright, so now we
my speed.
pick a direction. Rise and fall. The thing is, the more we pull back, the more we actually start to dip. We slow down and we start to dip. And he obviously smacked into the wall, so they had to make him disappear. There's a couple other things you can do with them. They don't actually like inform you of right there. And then we've got ourselves our shortcut. I'll take every single second of that. Yes, Lord. Go on, do your thing. Come on.
We'll fight together.
Fine. You do it my way. Bye. Don't tell Seer. I don't think she'll be happy.
That too? Don't shoot him. Watch where you aim.
No.
I'll find you out. Stay with him. Can't think ahead? Dear me.
Wasn't even paying attention to the meters. He's already gone. Alright.
This entire structure is the array. But what's it for?
Kobo dust. Right. I forgot it actually did give us a data entry on that. Loot vision. Now I know what was constantly causing my scanner to look like it was glitching. Thanks there, guy. I can show you one of the things it'll let you do now, but it will be a little
Why
pointless.
did they post me here? I don't even know what this thing does.
I think my little buddy's trying to figure the same thing out. Central rotational apparatus. The complexity of the subterranean mechanisms operating the arrays above ground ionic beams is difficult to imagine. While the apparatus has clearly not been moved in years, a way to control it must still exist. So what you think, Dante? You have any ideas? It's insane, man. And they really stuck you out here for this. But look at this. It's a mess. Do you even have a way to get out of here? Like, dude. Shows how the Empire treats its forces, huh? Well, it was nice talking to you. I'll catch you later, Dante. Nice guy. Nice guy. Great with kids.
Only one way to find out.
All right then. 1 second. As you folks can see, we got the chest over there. And then once again, doesn't really show you the description that you'd like. Not like it should. So, the energy parts the purple seas. Okay. So here's what I need you to do. And it's funny because I never actually tried it here, but I have done it. It's not what I need you to do. Well, at least not yet. But damn it. I wanted to we're fine then. What the? Stop doing stuff. Oh, I can interrupt that. Didn't know that. That's funny. Now, here's the thing. So you see the orb. It's out there. Right? Hey now. Oh, it's because of where I was. Oh, shit. I forgot that. So, as you can see, the orb obviously keeps me safe. Pass the energy through the orb, right? Orb keeps me safe. Stop doing stuff. Let the orb go. I'm attacked. Grab the orb again. And I fuel my defense with the force. Problem is... Hurry up! Diligence. Indeed. Okay. Good. Oh, we're trying to get me killed hard. Oop. Damn it. I will say this right now. You will come across quite a few opportunities to increase your health bar. Quite a few. And I'm telling you now, that thing will always one-shot you, regardless of how far into the game. Good luck thinking your health bar is going to make you special. Sure, I'll be nice. I mean, otherwise I'd have threw you down there. That's not gonna be pleasant for anybody.
Who's over there? You shouldn't be here. I can't get him. How is he doing that? I hope Commander wants me. Give me time. Get up there. I knew when it like this.
Thank you. This time I'm gonna be a little more courteous, Dante.
What are you doing here?
Helping you out there, brother, helping you out. Trust me on this. As you can see, we've done the research. In fact, we've done the research together, Dante. I needed some of this. It couldn't work otherwise. Oh! Forward to mysteries. Go ahead and take my time and not concern myself with the beam ever failing.
Wonder how long they were stuck in this stuff. Looks like that weird matter around here can take on various forms. Let's hope that tower at the top of the array has some answers.
Yep. Let us hope. Ah, damn it. Shouldn't have did that. It's not actually what I wanted to do if memory serves. Oh yeah. You have to forgive me, folks. It's been a bit of a bit. Didn't discover everything by far in this game, but did come across quite a bit. Still have to remind myself of past though. Hunter. Thought I had those. Weird. I could have sworn. I'm so glad y'all had no problem with me grabbing your ankles and
Eyes over there.
causing you hell of a lot of joint pain.
I think he's scared.
And it was supposed to be a sequence of you that took that lightsaber.
He's getting lucky.
What the?
I damaged him! Okay, I got this. Ha! Detonator!
Detonator. I don't know what was up with me with that whole thing. I took far more damage and made far more of a mess than that should have been. The hell was all that? It was like my brain was like, no, not today.
So you might want to take a look at this.
Not in the mood. No, not in the mood.
Stim BD, you're the best.
I almost want to ride my bird. Oh wait, nope, not yet. I actually will need to do this. What the? Got me touching the stuff.
Hey, BD?
No. That. Daddy spank. Maybe these balls will keep me safe. So glad I can trust in the power of balls to this degree.
Another data disk.
Look, see? My balls will see me through. Now after a bit, the orb will despawn and respawn. There's no point if I know where I'm going and what I'm doing with it. Uh-huh. Interesting. I don't remember that. Wonder why. Huh. Am I gonna have to come back here later? I am not picking up what this place is putting down. It's funny, I thought I might have hit like a little safe zone. And I realized safe is both a relative term and an impossibility. Ah. Thought you could get away from me. Never.
Familiar tech. Same mechanisms powered Z's chamber. We're getting close.
You're surprised? I'm not being funny, you're legitimately surprised? Okay. Ooh! I never tested that out. But I wanted to
Can they
see
get a
it.
stim BD? Way too
And
close.
then of course, those little robots fly in. Of course they do.
We've searched all over the array, buddy. This is our last stop. If the key to Tanalorr is real, it has to be here. And if not, maybe Z does have a screw loose.
I think of it this way. Either She has a screw loose, or she don't. Either way, she knew about this place. She knew what to do. She knew how to get in here, and then she gave it to a complete stranger who now seems to have access to the systems. So, screw loose or not, or she's on to something. So we'll just have to deal with that. Okay. Okay.
That seal looks familiar.
Does it?
This must be where Centauri Kree intended to send Z. The key to Tanalorr was sealed away. For centuries now.
Is this where I can find my robes? I want some of them.
That did it. Sounds like the array is powering up. Time for some answers.
I want some of them High Republic robes. Things are clean. Get them in all black, and that's all she wrote. Or gray. Okay. Let's see what we can see. That was weird. Had some weird audio jump from the game itself.
Welcome to Tanalorr.
It's beautiful.
Remind me not to let you name the next world we discover.
Give it time. You didn't like me much at first either.
Jury's still out. Hard to believe this paradise was hiding on just the other side of the abyss.
Come on. I want to show you something.
Renowned Jedi Knight Dagan Gera offers to be my escort on an uncharted world. How could I refuse?
Without your guidance, I'd never have made it here in one piece.
Oh, careful now. Or someone might think you've learned humility.
Aw, they're cute. And probably against the code. So this is Tanalorr, huh? The light in this place is odd. But I guess it would make sense being near that abyss.
Force is strong here.
It's just as I told you. We'll build the temple here.
Yes. My thoughts exactly.
They'll build the temple here. Impressive kind of world. It'd be funny if I hit the button and he was like, "How's it going, BD?"
Oh, it's simply wonderful.
Yes, it's perfect. I've seen the galaxy, Centauri. And there are many worlds that the light of the Jedi does not reach. I'm going to petition the High Council to train initiates here.
Fontana law. But it can be so challenging to access. What if something were to go wrong?
Our temple will be a bastion for the Order. Here at the galactic frontier.
The Abyss blocks comm signals. We'll have to invite a member of the Jedi Council to visit in person.
It won't be hard if for nothing else, and for the council to be able to keep track of what's going on.
They've been in there for hours.
Council members are not known for their hasty judgments. Especially Master Rancesis.
My duel with the Gendai didn't take this long.
You won in the end. Be patient.
Not one of my strong suits.
Well, if you're going to teach younglings, you had better learn. I have faith in you. So does the Council. Trust them to do the right thing. What's wrong?
Warn the others. We're under attack. You're not here. You're not supposed to be here. Release me. Please.
To be able to detect me in a vision, a memory. Makes you wonder if he has some iteration of your power. That is a flamboyant lightsaber. I wonder what species supposed to be.
Who are you? I saw you.
I'm Cal. Cal Kestis. And you must be Dagan Gera.
Yes, I am. You are a Jedi?
Yes. But things have changed since you've been gone. A Sith Lord corrupted the Republic. Turned it into an empire. They destroyed the Order. They're hunting down those of us that are left. But you're here now. We can fight them together.
The Order is gone. I must return to Tanalor.
What happened there? How'd you end up here?
We were invaded. I held them at bay as long as I could, but there were too many. The battle was horrific. Still, we weren't beaten. Not yet. Not until the Jedi Council gave the order to abandon Tanalor and then refused to counterattack.
They gave up on it?
Yes. It was my discovery, my home, and they just expected me to throw it away?
Dagon, wait.
I refused to obey and was betrayed by the one I trusted most!
No, stop!
What have you done?
Well, all right then. Now we know what it's like to see somebody bleed the crystal.
Such a chore. This is real power.
Huh? Apparently.
Meager. Stand and fight. Now, BD. You cannot win.
Ooh. That last one. Smack. They can get back down now. Not gonna look at that. It's spoilery. Tells you, since we, and this is something I remember for the first game as well. If you lose to an enemy, it will give you the tactical information on the enemy, but not the actual like scan kind of thing. Or if you lose to a boss, rather. So it'll give you the information on the boss so you can actually be able to win. Over in the tactical guide, I don't want to. I'll look at it when I'm done.
Pathetic. That's nothing. Still green. Tanalor will be mine.
Yeah, it's gonna take some getting back used to it too.
Paltry. You're overwhelmed. Hey, BD. Weak.
What? I blocked, but I dodged right after.
You know nothing of the Force. I shall make this quick. Frightened? Now.
Okay, what?
More. Trivial. Help me, BD. That wretched order will rue the day they betrayed me and forsook Tanalor. Is that it? Face me! Is that it? Help! Stim! Such a pity. Meager. You're scared. Trivia.
Why? What? I couldn't even block that. Even with the block up, I couldn't block that. Or block button hit, I couldn't block that. And I wasn't locked in an animation. That was pretty good.
Face me. Why try? Eager. Still green. Interesting.
You'll find no further surprises,
Face me.
bro.
That's nothing. The audacity. That wretched order ruled the day they betrayed me and forsook Tanalor. Such a chore. How feeble. Paltry.
Ouch.
Behold, you're wasting energy. Weak.
No.
Enough. Meager. I will
face.
not be imprisoned again. You dare stand against me? Stop! I am not your enemy. We're all that's left. What happened to you?
What you can't say?
I should have known you would honor your oath. Wait!
Can't say I didn't try and move from a position of peace. Looks like the forest array is active. Alright.
The key to Tanalor. The Kree of Mendagon? How could she entrust Tanalor to someone like him?
You make assumptions, boy. Who he was before he ended up there may not necessarily be who he is now. The forest array. Located in a vast clearing on the far side of the basalt forest, the imposing forest array looms large. It was built by the Republic centuries ago to study the many anomalies of the planet Kobo and the wider sector. Although it has fallen into disrepair in the centuries since the Republic's departure, it is clear that the wide countryside surrounding the central apparatus were used to test devices that manipulated Kobo matter. In the absence of any caretakers, however, creatures both small and large have taken up residence in the array's nooks. Cal really does get emotional quickly about seeing individuals in power. How can you be trusted when you act like that? Ooh, you are young, boy. You are young. Bacta. Bacta is a substance used galaxy-wide to aid in healing and recovery. A patient is suspended, usually unconscious, in the liquid for one or more extended sessions. The viscous substance aids in the regeneration of muscle tissue and nerves. Wonder if it helps heal things like that aren't necessarily wounds, but like are problems like nearsightedness or like lingering diseases. Tanalor. Tanalor is a planet that lies on the far side of the Kobo Abyss. Ensuring its safety from most invaders, Dagon Gera felt a significant connection to the planet and speaks insistently about returning. It's potentially understandable. The planet he's come across, it may have more to it than it seems. And he may have a truly deep connection to it. Almost like how Cal can connect to individuals with his psychometry. He may have some sort of force connection with the planet. The planet itself may actually be a sentient being, like the Bendu from the Star Wars Rebels series. Dagon Gera, a Jedi from the High Republic. Dagon Gera blames the Jedi Council for abandoning Tanalor and hints that someone close to him scarred him. Pretty big scar, yeah. So, do we want to have the conversation that we basically got our asses beat constantly by somebody who was in a potentially 200-year frozen coma, missing most of their potential capabilities? No, we're not going to have that conversation. Fallen Jedi. At the heart of the forest in a High Republic era facility, Cal discovered a man with one arm preserved in a Bacta tank. It's impressive that something like that's even doable. Can you actually do that, or is it because he's a Jedi? Upon touching the tank, Cal experienced another vision in which Centauri Kree and a Jedi explorer, Dagon Gera, the man in the tank, discussed the promise of Tanalor. Through the Force, Dagon implored Cal to free him, which he did. Upon his release, Dagon blamed the Jedi Order for his imprisonment, and despite Cal imploring him to join the fight against the Empire, he bled his lightsaber and attacked. The duel is interrupted by Ravis, who had long been searching for Dagon. The fallen Jedi takes his leave, leaving Cal to contemplate events. And that's another thing. You saw how he was in the vision, and you see how he is now, and immediately, how could you ever be trusted? Did you not see how he was in the vision? You don't take any of that into account. Do you think she would legitimately let somebody that she felt was like this near her? She don't seem the type. She barely seems the emotional type, more so than most Jedi. Hmm. And then Ravis has been looking for him this whole time, huh? Like, and that's another thing. What are these windows or other Bacta tanks? They might be other tanks. They're big. Yeah, they're other tanks because they're big enough to be. Or at least storage devices for something. Maybe not necessarily people, but like creatures. Health essence acquired. I'll take that health essence and raise you less clutter on your floor. Yeah. Alright. Let us move on. As you can see, Dagon had them skills. Them old school lightsaber skills. The real ones. No offense to Cal. I mean the ones before Order 66.
Tanalor was supposed to bring us closer. But all it did was divide our order. The Council may have given up on you. But I know who you truly are, Dagon. Even if you yourself have forgotten.
She had such faith in him. At least she never had to see him fall to the dark side.
Kind of proves my point. It also reinforces my point where, as far as Cal is concerned, once you dip, that's it. How dare you? How dare you let the dark side creep into your soul? And then how dare you embrace it? And then how dare you try and turn around and change your ways? No, no. Yes, you are young. You can forgive. You never forget, but you can forgive. And you move accordingly. But, yeah, you did lose everything as a child. I'll acknowledge it. Beyond the abyss, grief-stricken yet hopeful, Centauri Kree gazed up at the Kobo abyss, not knowing if she would ever see the world that lay beyond it ever again. Alright, that's cool. This here. I do like how they set up Cal's visions now, to where he can have those full ones like this over here. You can watch it again, I think, unless they changed it. But it should still remain since it's still visually over there. I just have to come back to it and use it. Crazy as hell, boy. Be funny if Centauri Kree was the dumb one in the group. And then we've also, I forgot to mention, got the, oh, it's not standard controls.
By now.
Standard controls, pull back, you rise a bit, but you slow down. Pull forward, you dive. You move faster. One thing it doesn't actually tell you, though. No point, won't be able to actually do it.
Let's stop for a moment.
You can actually go into a full dive, like a steep dive with it. Alright, we've got 3 points. 3 points. Like I said, get started on that dual wielding with the backstep slash. Left trigger and X to attack and lead backward, creating distance from the target. Have to see if that costs force energy. I could get parry push. I could. Nah. I'll let the block meter one be. Memory serves. I've actually got the thing I actually have for a perk actually refills it faster, but I might be misremembering. It It might just be that I have a larger bar. Wouldn't mind parry push, but that's more of an advanced technique. Useful, but not really so much right now. Right. Perform the parry without actually having to have an enemy attack you, or the attack from the parry without having to have an enemy attack you. So yeah, I'll work my way toward increasing the block refill speed. More health never hurts, right? Right. Sorry about that. Yeah, it just ups the block meter. That actually increases regen rate.
All right, let's go. Found another shard.
Hey. What's he got to say? Hollywood.
Tanalorr is real. And it may be the last corner of this galaxy that's safe from the Empire. I wish you could have seen it too, BD.
Now you know Dagon Gera wasn't high as a kite. I mean, remember now, you needed a whole bunch of other weird proof for some reason. Despite the fact of knowing effectively that Tanalorr is real. How is this enough?
More priorite. Wonder what this will fetch at Doma's shop.
I know I'm just poking at him. And I mean, I get it. We all have our things we're rigid on. Nothing wrong with it to an extent. But kids is too close-minded sometimes. Excessively. I'll say I'm more of an old school kind of thinker, but still. 'Tis a point, young Kester. Thinking somehow, some way, yeah. Whoa! And the people can never have a bad moment.
I think we
Or
just
a
found
few.
our ticket out of here.
I don't know. It's like you think Jedi are supposed to be exempt from the dark side. I'm not trying to cook a chocobo.
Easy. We won't hurt you.
Chocobos are not people food. And you're in my color too, little buddy. Yeah.
Good, Neko.
Got you. Neko mount. Cow can now ride Neko mounts. It's funny because the color of these things, actually, well, the one in this cave changes quite often. So now we've got full traversal of areas like that. No problem. Matter of fact, we can just stand there. Now your next question is, can we fight? Yeah. Yes, we can. Yes, we can block as well. Wonder if that stormtrooper's still over there. Just chilling out, maxing. Alright. Let's jump. Yes.
bet we can clear that gate with a little boost from our new friend.
When mounted, press A again to mid-air to perform a super jump.
Let's go.
You know, at some point, Cal, you're gonna have to learn how to do that yourself. Maybe around the time you become a Jedi Master, or a higher profile knight, your training increases and you gain the ability to triple jump. That's honestly a nice height. I tolerate that as Cal's final jump height. Press right trigger when outside mounting range to call the mount to you. Okay then. Now, there are things I outright didn't do. For one, a lot of games tend to hold a whole bunch, so I wanted to keep more for myself to actually do. But
Don't
two,
worry. Here we go.
I knew at some point I was going to want to stream this, so I wanted to leave some stuff to do.
A sand crawler. You know what that means. Jawas can't be
Jawas.
far off.
As long as they don't start nothing, won't be nothing. And they need to stay away from the mantis. Excuse me. Alright. Oh, good. Felt all that. Minuscule jump. There you are. And not the same one. Yep.
Up.
Nope.
Ready to ride.
Alright. Might have to come back for whatever that is.
Yeah.
Now, one thing not everybody notices, you can call your mount, yeah, sure. But if you so choose,
Can call an echo from here.
you can just drop right on them. You don't need to actually click the stick to get on one.
We can trade this at Doma's shop.
Just land on it. Yeah.
Come on.
There you are. I was looking for you. Sorry about that. Bygone settlement. Collected.
Let's move, BD.
Good.
Easy, Neko.
Oh. That the Mirian Red. Yeah, baby.
Looks like the Mantis is back in action. Come on, BD. Let's meet him at the landing pad.
I agree with you, little dude. Woohoo! There's Big Bird. We were over here. We had to work our way up that way to get to the forest of Gray. Mantis here. Everything. New characters and conversations are now available at Pylon. Drop your nickel off in the stall to keep it.
Oh,
Your nickel is now stable. Stable nickels will be available for pickup anytime.
Well, you got a mean look to you.
I do?
Yeah, like you're not afraid of nothing. Maybe you can find out what all this fuss is about. There's a shack, nestled way out near the caverns. Folks call it Key's Workshop.
What's in the workshop?
Misery. And maybe treasure, or so I hear. If you're in the area, could be worth a visit.
Thank you. I'll have to check that out at some point. One thing to be made aware of, you will get missions that you won't be able to do anything about for a while. So just be aware of that, folks. And yes, you do see a chest. I won't be able to get that for a bit. Nothing I can do about it. Except what I do, which is to play the game all the way through. Well, far enough through. Same difference. You say, all right, now my turn, move. Get out the way. Look at that. Where's my attention at? Get out. Move. Yeah. He even had that mean look on his face, too.
Don't worry. I won't hurt
Yeah, I
you.
got you. You're obviously the one nobody shows attention to you, too, because you have those, interesting eyes. There's always those people. This dog looks weird. I hate him. Okay. I wonder how many people look weird that somehow don't hate you. I wonder how weird you look to people and they somehow don't hate you.
Have you two had any run-ins with the raiders?
They wouldn't dare.
And we don't do much running.
But I do hate what they've done to this outpost.
I hate how they're always rooting through our outpost scrap heaps.
I hate how they scream all the time.
You haven't had your beauty sleep in months.
Looking at you, you haven't had beauty sleep in the past 100 cycles.
They remind me of the two. What was it? Two brothers, and then the old Muppets series. What was it? Muppets? No, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Those two old dudes who were always at the opera.
What?
You know, it's funny. Somebody actually did a skit about those after one point. It was what was his name? Ace Vane. Recommend you folks check him out. He is hilarious. Make sure you have headphones if you're in a quiet place, and if you're in a quiet place, don't watch it because there's no way you're staying quiet.
You check out those rollers in the building yet?
Still working on
Yup. Wait, what? No idea. Baby. We'll have to see.
Told you were here.
What?
Take a look around.
Might be something you have that's of
That's
use
one of
to
my
me.
favorites.
The rebellious Skywalker.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Who is it now? Covered in ammo and being the perfect spot to shoot. Is it? I can dig it. I can dig it.
Here you go.
You know a good deal when you see it.
You know it.
Gonna go with this one.
Good choice. Practically had your name on it.
They all have my name
Looks
on
good
them,
to
Domo.
me.
I love that one too. Don't be a stranger.
Never actually went through this and looked at the color scheme for the scrapper. That's where it would start. Is that red and black? For me, anyway. Tactical commander. Oh, you kind of had me until you had it looking like. Oh, got it looking like one of them one shirts. Oh, that's what it was. I probably unlocked the hunter color scheme. All right, moving forward.
Nice droid.
Well, thank you. I think he thanks you too. Grace, Grace, you ain't gonna believe this. Grace, check this out. Grace. Ah, okay. I didn't expect to see access to the upstairs yet.
Turtle?
Barkeep.
No can do. Good to see you, Cal.
Damn it. I think I interrupted the conversation they
Word
were
is there's a
having.
traveling troubadour and a DJ droid from the core worlds on Como.
Not what I expected you to say. Any idea where they're there?
They've hiked out onto the valley plateau to sample the sounds of the wild.
The sounds of the wild can come from creatures that kill you.
Can't drop those beats if you're dead.
I'll see if I can find them.
I suspected as much.
Find them, we will.
So how long have you known Bo?
Not long. We worked together on Coruscant.
And what line of work exactly?
A little of this, a little of that.
I see. Say no more, Cal, say no more. I know when I'm about to step in it. Actually, that reminds me of a colorful expression from Calistar. If you stand beneath the Presta bird nest, rain will come even in the desert.
And when the rain comes...
You best get out of the way.
Or have an umbrella.
See you later, Monk.
Now please get back to the conversation you were having. Damn it. So you made your way to Ramblers, huh?
Oh, hey, it's you. I saw you tearing through the woods. Remember me? Name's Toa. I'm a historian. Freelance these days.
Cal. Also freelance. You planning on doing more exploring?
Of course. This is my first time beyond the Mid-Rim, but I can already tell this place is a trove. Centuries ago, folks couldn't wait to scratch out a living under a new sky. And hell, they sure chose a vibrant world.
Vibrant, huh?
Hey, let me know if you find any more of those chambers, yeah?
Will do.
It is vibrant, dude. It's just not your definition of vibrant, at least not what you're used to. Toa, highly educated. Toa's archaeological interests brought her to Kobo. Though an academic by training, she is eager to get her hands dirty while exploring High Republic ruins. She seems the type to actually like what she does, especially when it comes to history and all of that, at least so far.
Cal, I heard about a meditation chamber.
You gonna check it out?
I wish. It takes some serious acrobatics to access it, and...
I could give it a shot, Toa.
A shot? This coming from the guy who scales basalt pillars in the time it takes me to date my field journal. Happy hunting, you two.
Explore the High Republic chamber in the valley. I might be misremembering, but that is like halfway through the game territory right there. Like, that's what I'm saying. They'll throw stuff like that at you.
We'll talk soon.
Strangest thing, I was
What's up?
enjoying a lively constitutional earlier today.
Really?
Yeah.
You?
I deserve that. Anyway, I saw the strangest duo putting around the far side of the valley. One was tall and quiet, one short and babbling. They had stopped to inspect some beastly carcass. This had you written all over it.
I deserve that.
Smack, smack. Sir, you have disrespected my honor.
Really see how a world like this would attract all sorts of people.
What in
I
the
hope this
blazes
is the same
are you
one.
talking about?
Well, the High Republic was a time of idealism, growth, the great works, the beacon. And Kobo was right in the middle of it. This world is a window into a golden age.
You see all that in your ancient trinkets.
Hey, this stuff is not ancient. Hell, we're still using relays from the Rimward expansions.
All right, all right. All I'm saying is that you shouldn't go romanticizing this place. Stick around too long and it changes. You take Turgle, for instance.
It wasn't always like that?
Come to think of it, bad example.
You're both right. Don't romanticize history, but
Well, if it isn't Toa.
it was not wrong.
Chow by now. Hey, how goes the expedition?
Oh, boundless discoveries, Monk. Every day I glean new knowledge on Kobo and the High Republic.
Good to hear. Say, you might want to talk to Z.
Z?
Mm-hmm. Droid from the High Republic days.
Surely you jest.
I do not. And don't call me Shirley. One of our patrons brought her here.
This is the find of a century.
2 centuries, to be more precise.
Look at that. A historian has a chance to actually speak to living history. Say, no. Let me go recharge all my systems. Let me get myself 8 hours plus another 3 so I can recharge the batteries fully. Let me get my Twi'lek iteration of coffee, and we are going to have ourselves some conversations there later.
You know, you've got a core world air about you. It's becoming.
You from the core?
Guilty as charged. I studied the galactic economy with some of the greatest minds of Coruscant. Then watched those same minds ooze into obscurity while real opportunity whistled by.
Real opportunity?
Oh, you know, tax-free trade, extrajudicial imports, what have you.
Oh, you mean smuggling?
What I mean is that the galaxy is begging to fill your pockets if only you'll play its game.
Smuggler's past. Morin reveals to Cal that he ran a highly profitable and highly illegal smuggling operation before the days of the Empire. Shocker. He's the type who likes his subtlety, his quiet. Doing what we do shakes things up. In the end, it's bad for business, whether we like it or not.
Talk later, hmm?
It just happens to save lives at the same time.
Let's see what we find up here.
Scuba!
Ah, lad. Cast your eyes over this beauteous tank.
Glad you came around to it.
It didn't make a fetching first impression. I've a mind to give it a third scrubbing. Cleaning the filter, you'd think someone tried to crab a moss through a sieve.
Oh, cannot hear that.
Interesting image. And of course, we've got our ability to check it out. Tank is dirty, naturally. Now, over time, it'll just switch between them on its own. Well, we can do our switcheroo. Move the camera ever so slightly, but we can still move it a bit. Looks like one of the ones we caught. Honestly, even dirty, it's still an amazing tank. Even dirty, it's still an amazing tank. Okay.
You scrap anything useful out here?
Tons.
Yeah.
As soon as something breaks or the raiders show face, folks abandon their projects.
So
It's my
Koko's
kind
a
of
gold
question.
mine for scrappers like us.
Yeah.
You got that right.
That's exactly why. Oh yeah, I definitely want to know what all you've scrapped out here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me find one of them. Let me find a duck. Yeah. Scrap is the
Hey
way.
there.
Playing it like this, oh, it would be gold.
Is that your ship outside?
Yeah. What's it to you?
Tanaga will be pleasantly surprised when someone brings some class to this rock.
Was that a
You weren't
compliment?
pleasantly surprised
Was it?
earlier. Was it a compliment? Trying to remember the name of her species. A little hard to say. I think it's it might be a qualish or something like that. Same species.
So, is your trip to the forest worth the risk?
Risk?
The Empire, of course.
Same species as Master Kid Fisto.
It was nothing I could not handle.
Is that so?
Come on, it's not like they'd shoot a scholar on sight.
Oh, how precious.
Excuse me?
Extremely.
Listen, the imps are like investors. You can only keep them in the dark for so long. Even if they haven't decided exactly how they're going to rob this planet blind, they will. And then they'll take what they want, including whatever bygone baubles you're hunting for out there.
Hey, I can take care of myself.
Suit yourself, then. Here I was, trying to help.
You're gonna get yourself killed out there. I have no doubt you got your skills, but you gonna get yourself killed out there. I'm gonna hope that's bread. That's what we're gonna hope. Yep. That's what we're doing, Grease. That's what we're doing.
We should reevaluate our setup.
Alright. Let's have a look. We picked up some things and some stuff. Diligence. Now that fits Jaro's staff style a little bit better.
This would work.
Still weird that that second one is smaller. I mean, I get that it has to slot in, but you don't have to have it that way. Have the section that slots in be small, and then have it expand out to be normal lightsaber length. Or width, rather. It's just weird.
Once we're ready to go.
All right. Didn't actually mean to call you, buddy. Was testing something out. You're good. Whew. heritage was it that he called you? Looking good.
You're looking good as new.
Indeed, that mechanical mixologist is a miracle worker. I must know, did you locate the key to Tanalor?
It's complicated, but we'll find it.
Monk told me what transpired while I was asleep. To think the Jedi Order is no more, that must have been dreadful for you. We have both been through so much, but we must persevere, Cal. After all, what else is there to do?
That's right. We've got room for one more?
I shall remain here, but if you need my counsel, I will be at the saloon.
Okay.
I am very fortunate to have met you, Cal Kestis.
Well, thank you. I still need you to answer a question that you have not answered yet.
I found something out there.
Oh yeah, what do you got? Another holocron?
Jedi. From the time of the High Republic, somehow preserved in Bacta. Dagan Gera. I freed him.
What happened?
He attacked me. Escaped with the Bedlam Raiders. He's who they've been looking for. Says the Jedi betrayed him and turned to the dark side.
Are you okay, kid?
Tanalor. It's real, Grease. It's hidden somewhere in the Abyss.
Oh, that's impossible! The Abyss eats any ship that gets too close!
The Republic found a way through hundreds of years ago. That's why they built that array in the forest.
A hidden world that nobody has been able to reach for centuries. If you figured out how to cross the Abyss, you could just disappear.
Completely. No Bedlam Raiders. No bounty hunters.
No galactic empire.
I'm just spitballing here, but that does sound like a place that someone could call home.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be a home.
Get your feet down. All right, I'm going back to the cantina.
There it is.
You know, Grease, we could use a real pilot.
I don't know. I mean, you're doing okay on your own. I mean, you could clean the Patoli weave every now and again.
We don't know the Mantis like you do. Nobody does.
Oh, Cal, I'm sorry. My best days are behind me. I can't even hold my card steady.
I know things are different from how they used to be, but I'm not sure I could do this without you.
Is that really how you feel?
It is.
Well, thanks for activating the guilt switch, Kestis.
Have Monk keep his eye on the saloon.
Greasy money. All right. You in? I mean, there's not gonna be much in the way of credits.
Cal, this is better than any score. Imagine, no more looking over your shoulder. A safe place for us, for the ones we love.
If anyone knows about a lost Jedi world, he's here.
Jedi! It's about time you paid that lady a visit. All right, I'm gonna make us some food before we go.
Crazy money. Welcome back to the outpost. Don't forget to visit Domus with any rare minerals you found and plant seeds in the rooftop garden. Cal can meet more new residents who can help improve the outpost. Z's shop unlocked. Z's shop in the upper floor of Pyloon's saloon is now accessible. High Republic data disks found across the galaxy can be spent here. Rooftop garden unlocked. The garden on the saloon rooftop is now accessible. Seeds collected across Kobo can be planted here. Kind of went through that a little fast. I hate when they do that. They was throwing lore up while they were also telling me about that. Let's go through a few things. Duty fulfilled. Z volunteers to help the Mantis crew as they prepare to enter the Kobo Abyss. In doing so, she completes the 200-year-old task given to her by Master Kree. Reinforcing my statement. Captain Drydas. Grease agrees to return to pilot the Mantis. Like Cal and Bode, he can see the promise of a planet safe from the Empire. Anybody can. I can't blame that in the slightest. And a new home. Cal's return to the outpost was greeted by the fully repaired Mantis touching down. Rejoining his friends, he shared what he had learned with the others. Tanalorr, the hidden world, lay beyond the Koboh abyss, hidden from Imperial designs. Bode and eventually Grease threw their lots in with Cal to secure Tanalorr as a new, safe home. To gather information on Tanalorr and the Jedi of the High Republic era, Cal decides it's time to reconnect with his old mentor, Seer Junda, on the desert moon of Jeddah. And I've been looking for some Jedi. The Empire's been looking for some Jedi as well. Future. Cal realizes that Tanalorr can be an opportunity to protect the ones he loves from the Empire. With Grease returning to the Mantis pilot seat and Bo joining the crew, Cal can see a more hopeful future on the horizon. It sounds interesting, looks interesting, but we'll have to see.
So who's this seer we're going to see? A mentor of mine. Rescued me from the Empire on Bracca and dragged me halfway across the galaxy.
Sounds like you two went through a lot together.
We did. Been a long time since I've seen her.
Well, we'll have to do a lot of catching up.
Want to set out? In my experience, you gotta chase a lead when it's hot.
Is it truly hot, though?
How's it feel to be back on the Mantis?
Good. Thinking about whipping up some curried burrafish. Kitchen looks in better shape than the rest of the ship, kid.
I definitely saw less action since you left.
You're telling me. The spice levels haven't moved. Did you cook even one decent meal for yourself these last years?
I'm not half the cook you are, Grease. And maybe only 3/4 the pilot.
Very kind, but the first chance we get, I'm making you a plate of Great Granny Pyloon's umber hash.
My favorite. Can't wait.
Not gonna lie, that sounds kind of good. No idea what it is, but it sounds good. And then Grease, it almost sounds like his people get into spicy food quite
Grease,
often.
Did I hear you mention curried burrafish?
Yeah, that's right. It's a Latero dish. You ever been there?
No, but I love the cuisine. Anytime I see a Latero dish on the menu, I'm a happy man.
Finally, a crew member of taste and culture. Tell you what, once we get to Jeddah, I'll make a Great Grandma Pyloon's Latero surprise.
I'm looking forward to it.
There it is again. Spicy food. And I'm a big spicy food proponent, so I'm all for it. Bring it on, Greasy.
So, we headed to Jeddah or what?
Yeah, we're heading out. We're heading out. No need to bother with that. Wonder.
Haven't used these since the scrapyard on Bracca. Prof gave them to me. Drove his toolbox from Bogano. Most of his things are probably still there, waiting for someone.
Where's my spatula?
This Shio bird's feather is supposed to bring good luck.
Okay. And the piece de resistance.
There's Grease's salt shaker. Where did I put the pepper?
Yeah, kid, where'd you put that pepper?
Every day I wonder if I made the right call.
I mean, you still have it. So it begs questions. Can it be repaired, at least to an extent, and retrieved? Because if it can, you need to figure it out there, man. And as you folks can see, we will, of course, be journeying again in this game. We're not limited to one world. Jeddah it is.
Must feel good to get back in the cockpit after so long.
Fine. Just getting used to things.
Never been to Jeddah. We headed to the city?
Nah, last I heard, Seer was holed up in the desert with some weird hermits called anchorites.
I just wish he'd pick a more lively cult.
We're getting a signal from Jedi.
That's Seer. I sent word ahead that we'd be visiting. Let me put it up on the holo projector.
I got it.
More lively cult, huh? Damn. Alright, Grazius.
Cal Kestis, it is an honor.
Yeah, hi. You see her there?
We eagerly await your arrival. However, a dust storm is sweeping over our location. It is too dangerous for your ship to land.
How will I get to you?
Master Junda has arranged for an escort who will guide you to us.
Wait, she's sending someone else?
I will transmit the rendezvous coordinates to your pilot.
Okay, I got it.
Disembark with caution. Imperial patrols have been seen in the high desert.
Thanks for the warning.
Well, Cal don't like dealing with nobody indirectly. He said, oh, she's sending look, I'm suspicious, alright?
They give me the creeps. I wonder what kind of weirdo she's gonna send to meet you.
And the Empire's there too.
Not the welcome I was hoping for.
Well, it's not the welcome we needed, but it's the welcome we deserved. The Narcus Anchorites. The Narcus Anchorites are a cult of Force devotees on Jeddah. They are monastic hermits named after a region of Jeddah they frequent that is known as the Narcus Highlands. They revere the Force, interpreting it as knowledge and understanding. The Anchorites believe that all things in the galaxy, from people to stars to boglings to asteroids, are part of a vast connected network of understanding. Jedi and other Force sensitives are perceived as enlightened beings through whom knowledge and understanding is transmitted outward from the Force. I mean, they're not actually wrong, and one assumes they don't actually pray to the Force, but just by this description. They respect what it is, but it doesn't seem like they would pray to the Force. They revere it, interpreting it as knowledge and understanding. But they also believe that all life and everything is connected to the Force, which we already know to be true. Jedi and Force sensitives are actually enlightened beings. All Force sensitives, just because the simple fact of being Force sensitive. You have a perception others lack by their very nature. It's like if you have humans, and let's say we only had 6 senses, but then you come across like 50 people among the entire human race that have a 7th sense, well, okay, they're enlightened beings. It doesn't make them smarter, but it does make them more aware of something else, even if that something else is just one other thing. This ship really is interesting, especially with that one side engine. But the engine is rotatable, if memory serves, as well as that wing. So, it's hard to say. Well, folks, it's going to be the end of episode 6 of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists. Follow the links on my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links on my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.